close.
We got it.
Are we live? Well, guys, I hope we got this figured out. And you can barely see Michelle over there. Hold
I
on.
don't like it's figured out.
It says it's live. Hello, everyone. If you actually see this, it's the typical BackRoad Journal chaos going live for the very first time here.
Oh yeah, we do have it. I got it.
You have it? Okay. All right, let's see if we got this figured out now. Hello? Oh, we are in a completely different... All right. I guess we're live. All right, we're still trying to figure this out. Sorry, if you're watching this and you're watching us struggle, this is how we struggle every day at camp.
No.
To figure anything out.
I don't think so. We just struggle way more here.
Life. Okay, it says we're live. All right. Yeah. Sorry, folks. This is not going. Okay, we can, at this point, we cannot see, if you have commented, we cannot see any comments at this point. So, if one of you just wants to leave a comment that you're there, that would be awesome. Aha, you're seeing it. Board Jeff, hey, hi there, Board Jeff. Thanks for joining in. All right, anyways. Hope you all are doing well. We are in Prague right now on our Europe trip. And this is going to be one of the last big stops that we have along the way before we make it back home to Vancouver Island.
Go.
So we're still trying to figure this out. We're still not. You guys, if you're here, just leave a quick text so we know who's joining us here, because we really cannot figure this out at this point. All right. Maybe I've got something wrong in the settings here.
I think there might just be a delay. You got that, and that's not seeing it. You're live.
Yeah. All right, guys. Don't know what's honestly really don't know what's going on here. So I don't know if you can see us properly or if what's going on. We just wanted to say a quick update here from Prague, in this beautiful city where we spent 3 nights so far, and we'll be heading back up northern part of Germany and then back to Copenhagen, and then our 3 weeks here in Europe are going to be almost done.
Yeah, it went so quick. We're
Yeah.
halfway there.
We're halfway there. Yeah, halfway through.
Yeah.
A lot has happened. If you've got any questions, please let us know. We can't see anything what's going on, quite honestly. I don't know how this works. So, can't figure out how this works. Hello from the Cowichan Valley on Vancouver Island.
Oh, it's
Okay,
showing
so
up
it's
there.
okay. So your comments show up on there. Okay, that is brilliant. If you go onto our channel.
Okay.
Hold on. Okay, I think we got it figured out. Here.
Go back on studio.
No. Alright guys, I think what we're gonna do, I know you all are waiting for us to talk to you, but I gotta actually figure out how to make this work properly. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna bring this all a little bit closer so I can actually see what's going on the screen here. Alright, what we got going on. Ah, Harry is there.
Hello, Harry.
Hey, Harry, and Michelle's there.
Michelle.
Exploring the great unknown. And I don't know, what does that say? Cooper and Hunter say hello. Ruff, ruff. Let me move you around. Okay, this is turning into chaos, but one way or another, I hope you're all having a great day. Yeah, I don't know. You guys got any questions? Let us know. We're not going to be here for long. But if you've got anything to say, if you've got anything you always wanted to ask us, go ahead and let us know.
So you're gonna finish with our plan?
Yes. With our plan?
Yeah.
What plan?
Going from here back home to Germany.
Yes, so from here, so we're in Prague right now, and tomorrow morning we're gonna go back on a train back towards Hamburg to see my family again for a day and a half roughly. And what we're gonna do after that, we really haven't figured that out yet. We will be going back to Denmark, to Copenhagen, to meet up again with my brothers in Copenhagen. But there is some time in between that we can play with, and we're not 100% sure yet.
Yeah.
What that's going to be. So that's the plan for now. It's been a while, 2 weeks, and it's going to take us a while to kind of comprehend what we've experienced over the last few weeks. It's been a lot that's happened, and not everything has been filmed. There's a lot of footage, but we're not really planning on bringing out a video until about 2 weeks from now. So there probably won't be a video next week.
Once we're back.
Once we're back.
Yeah.
Once we're back, we will start editing the videos that we shot here. How in the world that's going to happen, we really don't know, because this is the first time we've done something like this. So this is completely different from filming the great outdoors on Vancouver Island. It's a very different experience to do this. So, yeah. What's that? Happy belated birthday, Hoggy. Thank you, Michelle. Yeah.
I was talking to
Gita is there.
Gita!
Hey,
Hey,
Gita. Hey. Good to see you, Gita. Looking forward to coming back up and seeing you guys again. We need some adults in our life.
Yep.
Yes, by the way, thank you everyone who is on there for wishing me a happy birthday. It was a 50 burger, so that happened on March 13th. So that's part of the reason why we came over here to Europe, because of my, that birthday, that half-century mark. So that's why we came over here, and that was, being in Prague was Michelle's birthday present to me. So yeah. We've been here before, and we loved it so much that we thought we have to come back at some point. But we are honestly a little bit overwhelmed with how busy it is.
Yeah, I actually thought being March,
Yeah.
low season.
Yeah, we thought it would have been a lot quieter than it actually is. But it's pretty crazy out there, and you'll see that in the videos coming up. Vancouver Island hikers, I love your content. Thank you so much for sharing all of your adventure. Thank you so much for following along. Glad you enjoy our content, and we're really looking forward to be back on the island and go back out camping. And like we always say, if you're around, just don't hesitate letting us know. If you're in the area, then let us know.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, we're always happy to meet up with you guys. That would be great. How's it on Vancouver Island right now? You guys got the typical March weather over there?
I've seen a few reports of hail and rain.
Hail and rain. Harry, thank you so much for
Harry, lots of rain.
lots of rain.
No.
Thank you so much for taking care of our awning over there.
Walt and Joanne, pouring rain in
Pouring rain in
Vancouver.
Would love to meet you guys. Places. Exploring the great unknown. Rain. Okay,
Lots
good.
of rain.
Well, so we're not really missing anything. We actually had 2 days of really nice weather here. As a matter of fact, we didn't really have any days where
We've had a couple of days where it's sprinkled, but
it sprinkled a bit. Yeah,
the rain didn't follow it. It followed us to Denmark when we went to the ocean for a bit. But
that's true. Yeah, we
Other
ran
than
into
that-
fog and rain one day in Denmark, but so
Yeah.
far we've been lucky for a change for the
Yeah.
month of March. But it's been really nice here, and we're looking forward to coming back to. All right, thanks, Harry. We really didn't expect you to do anything with it, but much appreciated that you're working on that.
Good morning, dislikes.
Oh, Mike and Sheila, good morning. Glad you can join us today. That's awesome. So you must be somewhere in civilization, I assume, at least. Ordinary life. It's full on rain. Portal of Bernie today. Thank you very much for the birthday wishes.
Everybody says hi to Mike and Sheila.
Everybody else says hi to Mike and Sheila. Oh, Chris from Kritamoto. Good morning, good afternoon from over here. Glad you guys can all make it. That's awesome. Didn't really expect the turnout at all because we weren't really prepared that well.
So what are our highlights of our vacation?
Pardon?
What are the highlights?
Highlights?
Of our vacation?
The highlights of our vacation so far.
A lot of it's been families, so
Yes, it's the main reason for this particular vacation was family. Was it seeing my family because I have not seen them in 6 years. That includes my brothers that live in Denmark, in Copenhagen, and my mom and dad that live in the northern part of Germany, just north of Hamburg. That was the main reason for the vacation. And of course, that's so far been the highlight. But outside of that, what would it be for you?
it's going to be a toss-up now between the castle, which
Mhm.
we've not shown you,
Yeah.
where we spent 2 nights, and now here.
Yeah. So we spent 2 nights in a fairy tale castle, and we had for 1 night at least the castle all to ourselves.
We were the only guests.
We were the only guests there. There was no staff overnight at 9 o'clock. They closed everything down. The castle was locked up, and you had to walk over the moat through a small gate
Mhm.
and unlock the gate to go back into the castle, and we had the whole thing to ourselves.
That was super cool.
That was really cool. That was pretty neat. My highlight probably was meeting my
Critter Motor Empty Castle Spooky.
yeah.
Yes, it was.
It was spooky. It really was. And they've got those alt knight armor things that are standing there,
Yeah.
and you think anytime, at any given moment, they could move. It was pretty spooky. It was really cool. And it was a castle that inspired one of the fairy tales from the Brothers Grimm too. So there's some history behind it too, which you will see once we bring the video out, which was really cool. That was a cool experience. My favorite experience so far probably was meeting my soon-to-be 98-year-old great uncle.
Isn't he 99?
98.
In May?
In May 98.
Oh,
Yeah, in May. My grandpa would have been 99.
Okay.
Yeah. My great uncle, who is 98 years old, who is the brother of my grandpa, who had such a big impact on everything that we're doing right now. The reason that you're watching us live right here is probably because mostly of my grandpa, who inspired me to take pictures and capture nature in a way. That's probably the reason why. And that was really cool. That was pretty neat. And I hadn't seen him in at least 40 years.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that was pretty special. Okay, what else we got going on? Off-grid bound. Hello there. Please name the castle, and I'm hoping it's not.
No, it isn't.
No, it isn't. The name of the castle is Trendelberg Castle. It's, if you want to write it down, it's Trendel and then Burg. Castle. Trendenberg Castle is what it is. And that's along the fairy tale road in Germany, where the Brothers Grimm got a lot of inspiration from their for their fairy tales. Yeah, and that's
the Rapunzel Castle.
It was the Rapunzel Castle. It was the castle where Rapunzel kind of originated, and we actually walked all the way up the Rapunzel Tower, and she had her hair down still.
Yeah. She did.
Needed a bit of a watch, but okay. Vancouver Island. Well, okay, let's get going on. Unknown. Great rest of your adventure. See when you post. Gotta run. Okay, thank you so much for joining us. We'll see you along the way. Just back from a trip ourselves. We're going camping down south in the U.S. But we changed plans. Going on. Oh, Australia.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, nice one. That's one of those places that we always wanted to go to, but that's just, yeah, maybe in the future that would be something really cool to do, go in Australia. Not sure if we want to go camping there, but
That'd be fun.
it'd be fun. See the thing on Vancouver Island, that you can see the things that want to kill you. In Australia, you don't see them. So like all these tiny
Is
little
that different than Mexico?
poisonous spiders and
Is that different than Mexico?
I don't know. Probably not.
You don't know? You live there.
Have you been to Australia before? How long are we planning on staying in the Czech Republic? Today's going to be our last day, unfortunately. We only had 3 days. Only.
1 day of travel yesterday and today.
Yes. So altogether 3 nights that we're going to be spending here. We would love to spend more time in the Czech Republic itself or this part of Europe, period. We've been in Prague before, 6 years ago. We have driven through Slovenia and driven into Slovakia, where we stayed with your family.
Slovakia is my family.
Yeah, that's on Michelle's side. And 6 years ago, we said we want to come back here, and we wish we had more time. This is a fascinating part of Europe for sure, 100%. Something very different than you would expect maybe from Europe, but very, very beautiful here. I mean, there's one amazing building after the other. You just can't stop looking at it. It's pretty incredible. Okay, once before, 9 years ago in Australia. Okay, nice. We yes, we will be filming. I will tell you, Crystal, the filming is very, very difficult. Because I don't think you were there at the beginning. This is very different filming from what we usually do. So it takes some getting used to, and I don't know how it's going to turn out. There's a lot of footage, but putting it together, it might just actually take a while to do that. But it's fun because it's new. And honestly, one of the challenges is filming in public.
We're filming anything without people getting in the way.
No, it's like there's like, especially here, there's so many people. It's pretty tricky to film anything and tell a story about everything, but we kind of figure it out.
We got it figured.
One way or another, we'll put it together somehow and share it with you.
Time change? Yes, we are getting used to the time change. I think we got used to that a few days in.
Yeah, the trick is to actually keep going like you usually would.
Yeah.
That's pretty much the trick to it. We were pretty beat in the beginning. Not gonna lie here, but
yeah, we pushed it pretty hard.
We pushed it pretty hard, but we got used to it at this point. Yeah, we're currently only 8 hours ahead of you guys. They changed their time here in Europe on the 30th of March. And then we'll be 9 hours ahead again.
So we're going through another time change and then another time change.
Not that that's going to matter at this point anymore.
It's not.
Yeah. Filming in public is challenging. But then again, in a place like here in Prague, for example, everyone's doing it. It's like this.
That's true. Like you do feel more comfortable just because so many tourists.
Yeah,
they don't get
including us.
They don't care.
Including us.
Yeah.
So no one really cares, and you just gotta get used to it.
We're just being too polite with it.
Maybe we're being too polite with it. That's probably true. And I don't want to, hold cameras where there's a lot of people and stuff, but that's not to be avoided here in Prague. That's just impossible. Change will be easier coming home.
No, it's always harder for us.
It's harder for us.
For me anyway.
Yeah, no, it's harder.
Always.
Yeah, the last 2 times we've done it, it was always harder to come back. Because the main reason is because we didn't want to come back, really. Maybe.
I guess you're on such a high from everything that you're experiencing that's different.
Yeah.
And then you come back to just I don't know.
Come back to To come back to normal is always a lot more difficult than going to the new, which is always more exciting.
Exactly. So you're always excited and you push and you push and you push and you don't feel it the same, but I think coming back
it's going to be a lot harder. We'll tell you this, we can't wait to get back out in the bush though. Canadian polite, eh? Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Pretty much.
Drive line? What? Walt and Joanne, what weird, you got weird looks filming in the drive line? Huh? I can't read that.
What weird looks filming in the driveline shop.
Driveline shop. What's the driveline shop? Oh, you broke your truck.
No.
Okay. I think it's we saw a post on Facebook there. You broke your drive shaft. Oh man. Oh, that sucks. Well, at least I hope you had a good time doing it. And it would be a long shout out. Who's watching on your big screen? Hey, Andrew. Hi there from BackRoad Journals from Holger and Michelle.
Hello.
Hope you're doing well, Andrew. Thank you for following us along, bud. Okay, Walt and Joanne had fun busting up the drive shaft. That's good.
No.
Chris, where are you located on the island? Awesome. Oh, you are in Nanaimo. Oh, okay. Okay. We were wondering, couldn't really figure that out.
Super close.
Yeah. So you know when you're on your way on your bike through Port Alberni,
Yes.
let us know. In the center, yeah.
All different parts though.
Yeah, I guess you get to a lot more spots than we'll ever be able to with our Jeep, with your bike for sure. Be kind of cool. You know, bike. What is that? What's the pointy thing in the back of? That's it's one of the many churches around here. We're surrounded by them, and we really wanted to do this.
You probably can't lift it
I
up.
can, yeah. If I can see if I can lift you guys up here for a sec. Give me a moment. So that is actually right now the view out of our bedroom window. We did want to take you upstairs on our rooftop patio, but unfortunately the internet up there is not that great, and it just glitching in and out. So that's where we were planning on actually doing the live, and then you would have seen that in the background, which would have been pretty cool, but just not too good of internet up there. Off-grid, okay, off-grid bound, I just saw your comment on our post. Sorry we're taking over your city now too, but we'll be happy to join you once we're back on the island. That would be kind of cool. This is an amazing city. Prague is, and that was one of the reasons that we wanted to come back to Prague, is because we spent too little time here 6 years ago, and we were not quite in the right spot. I mean, we were in the right spot, but it took us an hour walk 6 years ago to
just over an hour walk to get to
Old Town,
the Charles Bridge
part and everything. Yeah. And this time we decided we're gonna book an apartment right in the center of pretty much right in the center of Old Town right now.
This is an awesome location.
Yeah, we're in a pretty special location for sure. Busy, but it's
there's still lots of walking, but at least we don't have to walk 2 kilometers to get to where we want to.
Yeah.
Or 3 kilometers.
There's still a lot of walking around. It's just incredibly busy. That's the one thing I have to say that we did not expect in March. But what a fascinating city. Like wherever you look, you just can't take your eyes off. It's spectacular.
It's not this busy in the bush.
No, it's not. No, it's not. No, we love it here. For sure. We're going to go back, and we're hoping to spend 2 nights somewhere on the coast, either on the German coast somewhere, or
in Denmark,
or potentially in Denmark for 2 nights, where we're gonna just be spending 2 nights on the coast, where it's gonna be, and I hate to say that, and don't get this the wrong way, but it's gonna be a lot less people-y. Yes. You gotta use your elbows here every once in a while when you're walking through town, and yeah.
We're not city people, but this is just, it's breathtaking. It's amazing. It's just a lot to process.
it's a lot to process for sure. Well, okay, I was planning on getting out today. Probably I was gonna get up at around 5 o'clock. That clearly didn't happen.
So hard to get up early.
I will try to get out tomorrow morning before we leave and walk about, because we're about not even 5 minutes from the main square here in Prague at the moment. Walking distance. We're right there. And I'm hoping to get up early enough tomorrow to go around and see how the place looks when there's no people around. So I'm hoping to get that done tomorrow morning before we leave, because I wanted to do it today, but we were so beat the night before that that didn't happen. So, but it is summer busy. It is summer busy here in Prague. Totally unexpected, but still having a good time. And everyone is incredibly friendly around here too. It's not that should be coming as a surprise, but it's like so far everywhere we've been so far, like everyone has been so friendly, and especially in the castle that we stayed at. Yeah, it was just a different experience and we get to dress up every once in a while when we're out in the city and not wearing our camping gear.
What have you dressed up in?
I don't know. I haven't really dressed up.
No,
not yet. Maybe later. All right. You guys got any more questions at the moment? There we go. I've always wondered, and you don't have to answer. Fine. It's okay. So, what do we do for a living?
You too, baby. No. We have our side jobs. I'm a bookkeeper and a piano teacher.
And I deliver pizza. Not in a Jeep though.
No.
But that's basically
You're
what
a
I do.
delivery person.
I'm a delivery person. That's what I do. There's nothing much to it. We both used to work in hospitality, and that's how we met. I worked my way up into hospitality management and have worked in hospitality management for a long time. Then that all unfortunately fell apart. And since then, I think we've been focusing on
our own businesses.
Our own little things that we've got going on, yeah. And that's pretty much what it is. BackRoad Pizza, I need to place an order.
Yeah.
Well done. Now, I think you just gave me a business idea. I'm going to deliver pizza to your camp, wherever you're going to be at. That's something.
Also, Walt says, yeah, gonna tickle those iris, baby. Yeah.
Renee!
Renee!
Sorry guys, inside joke. Hey guys, we're so looking forward to seeing you in July.
Yeah.
That's gonna be so much fun. But since you just broke your drive shaft, yeah, where are you taking us?
Where are you taking us over there?
It's gonna be awesome. Fixed now. Okay.
Fixed now. Oh,
Perfect.
it's fixed. Oh, awesome.
Okay.
Good. But you're not gonna take us somewhere where we're gonna break our drive shaft, right?
No. Camped on the beach in Bamfield last weekend. So beautiful. Isn't that just a beautiful spot to camp out there in Bamfield?
Yeah.
We know it's paid and everything, but that is one of our favorite spots on the island for sure. Yeah, no, what an incredible spot. Were you able to camp right on the beach there? Nice.
Oh, nice.
Good for you. Good for you. Yeah, no, that's a particular spot that we like a lot.
Yeah.
We're lucky enough to have been there twice now. One is, I don't know how many. The first one was 2013. Yeah, the first time we were there was in like 2013, and then we were there again.
Last year.
No, not last year. It was in 2023 that we were there in November. Last time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, well, so that's been a long time too. It's crazy. No one else there. That's the best.
Yes.
And all Overlanders planning on get together. You know what? I've brought it up with Harry before we left at some point, and it's something that we would probably like to do. We just got to figure it out when and how. That would be a cool thing to do. More like a subscriber meetup too, as well at the same time.
Yeah.
That would be a cool thing to do. I've brought it up with Harry, and I think once we're back, we're gonna talk about that a little bit more. Harry, you can shoot a hole in it right now, this second, if you want to, but that's what we talked about, bud. Your Jeep misses you both adventures. It looks so sad in our driveway. And other major modifications you two are planning on doing to your Jeep. Well, so our Jeep is actually parked in an IMO at Harry's right now, and he's fixing up a few things on our Jeep.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, so again, we will be probably, if that is going to materialize, and I hope it will, then it probably will be up north. Yes, it will be probably up North Island, because we just don't have the space. We've got plenty of sites in our area, in the Port Alberni area, but not the space. Yeah. But this is something that we still need to hash out, but I hope it's going to work out, and then we will let you all know. Lift kit is half installed. Thanks, Harry.
Really? Harry, don't tease me.
Half installed, so it's leaning to one side right now. Yeah. Just the front half. Okay. Okay, we're going to come back to a completely different Jeep now. You're too bored. You need a job. It's a good look. Have you been out camping lately? Can't read that fast. That's what Walt said. What did Walt say?
That's what Walt said. Oh, I don't know. Go back on it.
I don't know. We'll look at it later. Anyway, doing video work and building.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, as soon as we get back, we need to figure something out just to get together, period. All right, guys, if you guys have any more questions, let us know. If not, I think we're going to wrap this up here pretty quick, because we need to go and find some food.
Yeah.
We need to go hunt. And
then we got to repack for tomorrow morning.
And we got to repack for tomorrow morning, because tomorrow morning we'll be hopping onto the train.
Yay.
Yeah. I thought riding the train from all the way up in northern Germany to Prague was a great idea.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I would not ever do that again. That was not a good experience.
It'll be fine.
It'll be fine this time
We'll
around.
Make it home.
We'll make it home.
More.
Yeah. Anyways, I think we're gonna call it a night. Thank you all so much for tuning in. That was awesome. We did not expect the turnout that we got actually from you guys. So really appreciated that you guys turned in. It was nice chewing the fat, and hopefully we'll get together at some point. All of you that we just chatted with, and that
would be fun.
That would be fun. And if we can figure something out for a meetup, we will certainly let you guys know for sure. That would be pretty awesome.
Yes.
Always nice to see the people behind the camera. So looking forward to that. Anyways, until then, thank you so much for joining us on this short little live, on the first one ever, BackRoad Journals live. Not from Vancouver Island, but from Prague.
Can't believe we did it.
Yeah, can't believe we actually did that. We had some technical difficulties.
I'd still like to be able to read.
Yeah.
Right now I'm looking at the screen.
Yeah, we're looking.
Awkward. It's like, what do they say?
What's going on over there?
Yeah.
Anyways, guys, thank you so much, and we'll see you again soon. Thank you so much. We appreciate you, and take care.
Take care.
Bye. Have a good night. Bye.